Right guys, we're on the Puma again today. First jobs first is we're going to look at removing the rear bumper. We're also going to run it up to temperature as well with the new coolant and everything like that, check for leaks and things like that, and just to get the engine going again after oil change and coolant change and things like that. So first of all, we'll tackle the rear bumper. It doesn't look too difficult, but as with everything, it's an old car and it's a Ford and they rot and blah. So we'll take off the rear bumper because I've got plans for that, and I'll show you and I'll explain why I've taken it off and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if you bear with me, I'll join you once I've taken it off. Thank you. So rear bumper is off. A bit more awkward than first four, wasn't too hard though. If you see it in there, on both sides, previous monkeys had a go at it and it's rusted, and it should be a Torx bit, but it's not anymore, it's just round. So easiest way is to take screws out of here and leave that on, but I'll be taking that off and replacing it with something else. But yeah, overall not too bad condition. When you pull it off, just make sure you disconnect that. That's for your rear fog lights and number plate lights, which is nice. But yeah, all came off and went on pretty easy. Came off pretty easy, sorry. So now I'll go show you the bumper. So rear bumper is off, and the reason I've taken it off is to do this. It's to use that, and we're going to put holes all across here. So this section here is a massive air brake. Basically air comes underneath the car and just sits in there, sits in that void. So what a lot of the track guys do, a lot of the Puma boys, is they drill holes in it. So that's what we're doing. But also we have got, and we're going to put that round about there. We'll put it probably, yeah, round about there. I think looks cool. In the middle of the bumper it'll be measured out, because these I've seen better days and they're useless. So rear fog light, LED, upgraded, and that'll be going on as well. We'll mount it in, we'll just run it into the original wiring. Should be pretty simple, to be fair. Just drill a hole in the back of it, mount it on, and that's it. So I'm going to mount the bumper on a little trestle table. I'm going to drill some pilot, we're going to put some masking tape on it and drill some pilot holes, and then we're going to go for it. So this is what I've done. So cut the holes across there, fitted the rear fog, temporarily just tapped into there just to make sure it works. I also cut this off. There's some weight in this, and that was at the bottom there, because I believe cutting the holes wouldn't have done a thing, because this came down to here. So I'll offer it back up now and see what it looks like. Right, I've run the car up to temperature. No leaks, which is good news. So that's a full new coolant flush now. So I've had that running for quite a long time now, probably about an hour. Fan's not kicked in yet, but it's not under load, so I don't expect it to. Temperature gauge is set about halfway. So yeah, not too bad. So we're going to fit that rear bumper and have a look what it looks like. So that is the rear bumper back on the car. I've got to say, I love that fog light, I really do. So yeah, that will now stop that, like I said to you, that the air coming up and then sitting in that rear bumper and slowing you down basically. At the end of the day, this car isn't a 911, so you've got to do what you can really. So that is that. Yeah, quite happy with that. Right guys, some more parts have arrived. Well, I picked them up, but there we go. Look at these. Whoa. Auto style bucket seats. Come with universal frames, i.e. fit fuck all. So we've got to either butcher the original Puma subframe, which is a bit harder than it sounds, to be fair, because there's a lot on it that either doesn't need to be there, or is going to be hard to work out. Or I believe Fiesta Mark 3.5 subframes are separate, and they will fit again with some modification. So that'll be a job for welding man. So yeah, let me just turn you around, you can have a proper look at these. Look at them, brand spanking new, got for an absolute bargain. So yeah, that's the bucket seats. While I've got the camera on, I shall show you something else. So obviously stripped out the door cards, that's now mounted there. We put them in as well, so tug for the to shut the door with, you put your hand in there. Rated very, very high on the on what they can withstand. Got some more modifications for you. So this is where we get onto the bits that will slow us down, not stop us, but just slow us down. So as you can see, now this is just surface rust. No problem with all this. I can sand all this back, and I've proper prodded all of it, as you can see, and it doesn't go through. So I'm pretty sure I can just rub that back, rust treat it, but we have the same on this side. But dun, 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 check that out. Yeah, that is lovely. So you got to be very careful here because of that. So we're gonna have to sort of cut down here and across there, cut that off, obviously there, and re-weld, and weld in a piece. So yeah, that made me smile. Obviously, that was great news. I mean, it'll slow us down, but it won't stop us. So we'll still carry on, and then obviously that's going to need doing as a priority. Also fitted the short shift, so that's in now. So that's the seats sat in the car, not mounted, but you get the idea of what they're going to look like. Obviously the harnesses will be coming through there and bolted down there, and then we have to put a plate on either side there and a plate in the rear as well. But yeah, I'm quite happy with them. In fact, I'm really, really happy with them. And I think that's more or less it for now, really. There's not much more I can do. Obviously time's a limiting factor. So look at this, this is standard. This, you pull the headlining out, and that's what you're left with. Yeah, like that. So that looks really cool. We want a roll cage for it, obviously, so we're keeping his eye out for a roll cage. So that's more or less it in this episode. Quite a lot of little bits done, really. You know, like I say, that welding is the next priority. I've ran the car up to temperature, had it running for about an hour, absolutely great, no leaks, and it stayed bang on halfway, which is exactly what you want. The fan did kick in, but it wasn't under load, so that will test that just to make sure. But yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for joining for another episode, guys. For those tuning for Mini and Welding Man, they are coming. Just there's no progress at the moment because I don't have any gas from my welder. So once I've got gas from my welder, I can then weld in the frame, then I can cut the floor out. Well, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good day. Cheers.